Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about countering shields, specifically Blitz, Montagne, and Clash. Now I'm making this video because I've searched and searched, but I have yet to find a YouTube video or just a regular video in general that goes over actually countering shields. Now they'll go over the basics like shooting them in exposed parts, using explosives, which recently doesn't work that well. But I have yet to find a video that actually tells you what you should do in most situations. Now, first, I want to go over Blitz, because Blitz seems to be the one that everyone gets aggravated about. Now, when you first see the Blitz, there should be 3 things going through your mind. 1, does he see you too? 2, are you alone? And 3, how far away is the Blitz? If the Blitz doesn't see you, then you need to communicate with your team to try to get a crossfire. You want to trap him and make sure he doesn't feel comfortable going after you. Now if he does see you, you want to make sure that you're as far away as possible and either getting that call out saying someone needs to come near you or just running back to objective. Because once he gets close and is able to flash you, that's almost a guaranteed game over for you. Now, let's go over the worst case scenario. Say Blitz just opens up the door and is right next to you and is staring you down like a fucking snack. First thing you want to do is look away, because more than likely he's going to flash you. After that, run. If you're not flashed, run to the objective or the nearest teammate. Otherwise, you're just going to get pinched easily. Now let's say that you've made it to the objective room. The first thing you want to do is hold angles. You don't want your team to be bunched up, because that's just easy targets. Everyone should be holding an angle on opposite ends, and if you can do that, it'll make Blitz's life a lot harder than it needs to be. I guess what I'm trying to say is that coordinating with your team is just the best way to deal with a Blitz. Taking them head on is liable to get you killed and put your team at a disadvantage. The next shield I want to talk about is Montagne. Now, although he's not as lethal as Blitz, the longer he stays alive, the bigger the threat he becomes. Now, when you see a Montagne, there's a couple of things that you have to keep in mind. 1, he's probably calling out to his teammates your position and pinging you. And 2, there's probably somebody right behind him or right next to him. Now, when you see a Montagne enter a room, you don't want to put all your attention on him. You want to aim where he came from, because more than likely someone's going to be right behind him. Now, a lot of Montagnes like to stick to a corner and just spot whatever they see or call out whatever they see. Now, if you can spot the Montagne, get one of your teammates to go above or below and start firing on him. That'll cause him to move around and feel uncomfortable in that room, either making him back off or just be less effective at calling out things. Now, the next situation I'm sure we've all experienced is a Montagne at the end of the round. He's staring at the bomb or just in the objective in a corner, just being himself, being an annoying bastard. What you want to do is, if you can shoot him from above or below, do that. Or if he's by a soft wall, get him from there. Or what's most effective, if you have explosives, throw your impacts above the shield. Don't throw it at him, because it won't do as much damage. Or if you have a nitrocell, throw it above. You can either, if he looks at the nitrocell, shoot him. Don't explode the nitrocell, because most likely if he survives when you shoot him, he'll go into another corner and you can just pick up the nitrocell and do it again until he gets low health. Now let's say you don't have any explosives, you can't shoot him through the wall, and you don't have a teammate to cover your back. What you're going to have to do is make yourself look vulnerable. If he thinks you're vulnerable, he'll try to shoot you. Listen for that shield cue, that shield sound cue, and just hope that your aim's better than his at that point. Now, say like if it's on bomb or something, diffuse it as far away from him as you can, and if you see him coming towards you, the minute he drops his shield, back away and start shooting, towards his whatever exposed parts he has, and just rinse and repeat. That's all you can do at that point. Now, let's talk about Clash. Just like Montagne, you want to make sure when she enters a room that no one's behind her. However, you don't want her out of your sight, since she can quickly pull out her pistol and take you out. Now, just like Montagne, she can only be shot from behind or from vertical angles. However, you can shield bash her, which leaves her vulnerable when you're in close range. Now, as a team, you don't want to be grouped up, because she can zap you and slow you down all at the same time. You want to split up and approach her at different directions, forcing her to either engage, making her an easy target, or back off. Now, as far as gadgets go, flashbangs and grenades are going to be your best friend. Using the flashbang will blind her and allowing you to close the distance or get away, and throwing the grenade behind her will get you that easy kill. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it. Now as far as the other shields go, there's nothing special to deal with them. The only thing you have to do is just get a good angle and just start shooting. But I hope the information in this video helped you, and I hope you have a better time dealing with shields. Until next time, bye.